Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Let me start this vlog by apologizing for all of the confusion last weekend where I put a vlog up and then I had to take the vlog down. Essentially, after saying in a previous vlog that my address was online, I then openly shared my address with you all, despite trying to cover it with my hand. So I apologize for all of the confusion there. It then kind of led to there not being a vlog on Thursday, but to be honest, I've just been so busy this week. Like, I don't know when I would have had the time. Like, I've been in London 2 days this week and it's just been manic. Anyway, I apologize for that. However, I have a very exciting vlog for you today because somewhere in this kitchen, well, actually in this utility room, I have got my new island. There it is. Eek. So I picked this up on Facebook Marketplace. It is the IKEA Tornviken, I want to say, and it should have been £379 or something along those lines is what IKEA are selling it for. But someone had it on Facebook Marketplace. She'd had it for 6 months. They moved house. They didn't need it anymore. And she was selling it for like £250. After a little bit of light negotiation, I did manage to get her down to £220 for it. So I'm really happy about that. Which then means that my girl math means that anything on top of that is now essentially free, right? Because I was gonna spend £380. So now I've got some extra cash, which is brilliant. So I have some big plans for this. We are not just gonna be setting this up and just putting it in the kitchen and that's where it's gonna live. Oh, no. We are going to be like hacking it. We're gonna do a hack, not hacking it, we're not gonna hack it up, but we're gonna do a hack, okay? I'm really excited. I don't know how it's gonna go. I haven't seen anyone else on social media hack or perform a hack. I keep saying, oh, it sounds like I'm gonna cut it up into tiny pieces. I haven't seen anyone else upcycle, let's say, one of these islands. So I'm really excited for it. I have big plans. We're gonna paint it, we're gonna wrap it, we are going to add some lights as well. I've got an absolute bargain on the lights, so just wait for that bit. And I've also got some stools coming as well. So we're going all out in this vlog, and I'm hoping that probably not by the end of today, but probably by the end of tomorrow, we should have a beautiful island in this kitchen. Excuse all of the breakfast on the side. In this kitchen. So, first job of the day is I need to go to B&Q. I did plan on doing that after the school run this morning, but I forgot the most important thing that I needed, and that is, move that out of the way. Oh gosh. That is this little bit of cupboard that comes off the bottom of the oven. Every time I open the oven, it basically falls off. So it's a snag, but they're going to come fix it on Monday. But I thought, you know what? I can take this with me and I can get B&Q to colour match that, hopefully. And then I can use that paint for the island. I have a little bit of a shopping list for B&Q. So I need to get paint. I need to get some Zinza Bin, I believe it's called. It's like a shellac-based primer. Because when you paint anything IKEA, apparently that's what you need from doing some research. So I need to get that. I need to get some rollers and also some like granite, or not granite, quartz effect or marble effect, like wrap, like a vinyl wrap, sticky stuff. Because I don't want it to have a wood top. I want it to try and match my worktops as much as possible. So that's the plan. I'm going to pop my sunglasses on and probably just get myself a bit cooler because it's so hot today. And we are going to head to B&Q to get those bits. So let's go. We have arrived at B&Q. I'm armed with my piece of plank. So let's go. Okay, first job is to pick a vinyl wrap. They have lots of options. But which one do I go for? So I know I want like a sort of marbly effect, quite like that one. And there's also that one. Let's have a look at that one. I think it's a good size as well. Yeah, that would like cover the whole thing as well, so I'd only have to do like one layer, because I was a bit concerned that I might have to do like 2 because of the width, if that makes sense. Like it's 77 wide, so this is 90 centimeters, so it would just be like one pure sheet. I don't know, is it the right color, or does it look a little bit, I don't know if you guys can see, does it look a little bit beige? I might have to just get 2 and then make a decision. I just don't like that one, and I don't like that one, they're too marbly. But I like that one, but then that one's not quite wide enough. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna get 2 and then lay them next to my quartz when we get home and make a decision. Looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah, lovely.
Lovely. Okay, so that's the paint secured, and we're now going to grab some of this Zinza bin stuff, put that in my basket. In the end, I did just go for the big one because I couldn't find the other marble effects, so we're going to hope that that looks okay. And then the next job now is, I also, while I'm here, want to get some testers for the garden fence, because I'm really tempted to get that painted before the bushes grow up at the back. So I just want like a small kind of tester pot of something. I think I want to go quite dark. I think I want to do the dark oak, but it looks like they only have a giant one. I'm going to wander around, hopefully I can find one. They do have lots of lovely colours though for fences, don't they? But yeah, I'm thinking I just want to keep it really simple. In my last garden I had like a really light colour, I think it was the Cuprinol natural stone, which is gorgeous, but what I found is it just got really dirty. Yeah, it was that one. It just got really dirty really quickly, and I just don't want that in this garden. I want it kind of like low maintenance, so I'm gonna hope they have some kind of tester and take it from there. So I'm now home from B&Q, and the first job is to get rid of this makeshift cardboard island. You know, I've kind of got used to it, and I started using it as an actual island. Just didn't like prep anything on it, but we were like putting things on it, which I know a lot of you warned me. You were like, it will just be another place where you put clutter. You're probably not wrong, but we're doing it anyway, okay? So it's time to say goodbye to these. And then I need to get out all the island and work out which bits I need to paint. Now, it is about 32 degrees outside, absolutely boiling. So I think I'm going to set up a parasol in the garden, and then I've got some like benches to put the bits of wood on, and I'm going to paint it out there. I just want to get it on the floor in here. I mean, I could put these couple boxes down, but yeah, I'm just going to put it outside. It will be fine. I'm just really excited. I'm really excited. I'm praying this goes well. Like, please, because I've had so many purchase disasters, DIY disasters, and all sorts happening over recent videos, and it has scared me. I cannot lie. It's completely put me off doing anything, which is why I've sort of just been like pottering around and saying, come here with me and do this with me. I've just been terrified to make any more mistakes. But I think this is going to be a good one. I feel it in my bones. So that is the makeshift island removed. Feels weird having all this space again. I'm going to go set everything up in the garden, and then we'll start painting. Eek. So my first step is I'm going to wipe this all down, just to make sure that there's no muck on it, before going in with the Zinza. Okay, so I've added a layer on these bits. I decided to have some bits on the floor because otherwise I'm going to be here all day. So I've laid those bits out and given them one coat of the Zinsser, and then I've also done one coat on this bit. I'm just sort of waiting for it to dry. I think it's almost pretty much dry, and I'm going to turn it over, and that will be done. Turn those over and they will be done, and then we can get on with the other. I think there's like 4 more bits to do. I am having a little bit of a predicament on whether I should paint these in the colour that the rest of the island is. I can't decide. Like, I quite like the colour of these, but they are not the same as the top of the island. Like, the island top is actually like a lot more orange, whereas these are quite nice. Do I leave them? I don't know what to do. Oh, hello butterfly. I don't know what to do. Right, I'm just having a water break. The state of me, honestly, I am so hot and sweaty. Like, I've just got this t-shirt on and it's quite thin, but I am so hot. Where am I at? So I've managed to cover everything in Zinsser. That's completely done. And I've started painting some of the bits that were already dry with the colour match that we got at B&Q. And you know what? I think it's quite a good match. Like, let me just show you. So it looks a bit like this. I don't know if you can kind of really even see the difference, but you can see the difference in that bottom corner over there of that one. I did paint those in the end. That might be the biggest mistake I've ever made, but hey ho. Yeah, it's actually a really good match. I need to go get like a bit of the kitchen, but to be honest, it's too late and I'm not doing it again. So I've got one more layer to do on this one over here. And then these side bits, which let's face it, are the key bits, need a good, I've lost my words, I'm so hot. They need painting completely. So that's going to take me a little bit of time, I think, for those, because lots of like nooks and crannies. And then, yeah, I need to give that one another layer on the front, and then it needs 2 layers on the back. But it's going well. I'm just going to be really glad when the painting's done and I can start putting it all together, because it is hot work. Like, I've got water. This is like my 4th glass of water. I'm just sweating no end. But yeah, I'm excited to see this all come together. I really am. I am 2.5 hours into painting all that stuff outside, and I've decided it's lunchtime, okay? I have made myself a salmon and a cream cheese bagel with some crisps. That should hopefully fuel me for the next, I reckon I've probably got about half an hour left. There's not too much left to do. I hope there isn't anyway, but the big ambition of getting the island set up to date is not going to happen. I'm going to have to go do the school run and then come back and do it. But that's fine. It's all good. Honestly though, like, I'm so hot and my back is killing me as well. But yeah, it's going to be worth it. I thought I would also show you very quickly that, I don't know if any of you actually know this, but I really struggle with like bloating on my tummy, and it's not actually that bad at the moment. But sometimes the bloat on my stomach is just huge. Like, I look like I'm like no, probably more like 6 months pregnant, I reckon. Like, it just pops out and the pain is unbearable. Like, I think it's kind of a little bit like IBS related, but I don't really know. I don't think I have IBS. I probably need to go and get some tests, but I do have to like pop some Buscopan when this happens. And kind of when I've been traveling so much this week, I've really noticed like the pain and the bloat has been like really severe, to the point that it was like crippling me on Monday night. I was like leaning over and I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm in so much pain. So I did a little bit of research into it and I decided to purchase this stuff from Simprove. So essentially it's like bacteria, I believe, that's like healthy gut bacteria that you put into your stomach by simply having like a shot glass of some of this each day. Now, I did use, again, an influencer's discount code because it was a really, really good offer. I think I got 50% off. I just had a bit of a mini coughing fit then. So I just checked and it was £25 for a month's supply of this stuff. And you basically just take like a cupful, like this amount, every day. And it also came with some freebies because I love a freebie because I was signing up. And they gave me a, if I can get it out, I might have to just show you. They gave me this shot glass, so I guess it makes taking it a bit more fun. And then some daily shots as well. So if you're like away from home or something, you can just take these with you. So I am actually going to save these and I'm going to take them on holiday with me because I feel like that's when my stomach will really, really bloat out. So I'm definitely going to take these. Why can't I get this shot glass out? Anyway, it says on the shot glass that it's 70 mils, so that's how much you have to take each day. It's dairy-free, gluten-free, vegan, no artificial colorings. And I went for mango and passion fruit flavour. And yeah, I will let you guys know how I get on. Naturally, because I signed up, I did also get a code, which I will pop down in the description if you guys would like to give it a try, if you're feeling a little bit like me and you just want to keep your gut healthy. So yeah, I'm interested to try it. It has really, really good reviews. And for £25, I don't really think you can go wrong. And if it means that my tummy doesn't hurt anymore, I'm here for it. Right, I'm going to go and eat my lunch now. I have just carried all the planks back in, all the pieces of wood. Look at that colour match. Guys, I'm buzzing about that colour match. It's so good. Some of these bits are painted terribly. I'm hoping that like some of the bits that are not perfect are going to be hidden, but I have got a little bit of paint left over, so I can always do some touch-ups if needed. I've downloaded the instructions on my phone, and now we're going to build it. We're not going to get the top done today, but we're definitely going to have an island in situ in the next, I reckon, 30 minutes, maybe less. Defeated. There's no other way to say it. I thought I was there. I had like all the structure set up, and then I started adding like some extra bits, I guess, for like support and stuff, and then the whole thing just collapsed. I feel like I don't have the manpower. Do you know what I mean? Like I just don't have the muscles to like push everything into place. And it's like I'm trying really hard not to let it upset me, because I am a powerful, independent woman, but honestly I feel very, very deflated. I feel like I've spent 3 hours painting this thing. Like the paint is not even perfect. I am so hot, like my feet are swollen and I just can't do the last bit that I wanted to do, which was just put it all together before the kids got home. Like I actually need to leave now to go and get the kids. Yeah, I'm just feeling very, very deflated with it. What I'm hoping is that maybe I can convince a friend, like one of my girlfriends, to come round this evening once the kids are in bed. I'm going to bribe them with wine, and then we can put it all together, because I think it takes two people really. I think trying to do it on my own, like I didn't maybe quite realise like how big it was and how heavy. So yeah, I'm going to call up my friends and be like, who's free? Who can come and help me? And see if we can get this thing together. Oh, honestly, like it's like a shot to the heart. It really is. Oh. Right, I'll be back later. I am back. I honestly was at a point with the island, but also with the children, where I just could not talk to the camera anymore. I was so stressed. Like, we had a massive disaster this morning where I don't really know what happened, but the girls were having a little bit of a tiff, as they do sometimes. Freya pulled on the curtains and she has pulled down the entire curtain pole. I'm looking at it right now. She pulled down the entire thing. She ripped the brackets off the wall, and quite frankly, in that moment, I could have cried. But somehow I held it all together. And tomorrow I'm putting up a curtain pole, it seems. So, in other news, the island, it is completed. It is done. It has been a traumatic experience, to say the least. I had a lot of plans for this vlog. I had putting up the new lights to go above it. I had opening my new bar stools on here. However, if you guys would like a video tomorrow on Sunday morning, I am going to have to end it here. However, I will give you a very quick little look at everything in its glory, as I appreciate I haven't actually shown you this properly yet. I've given you snippets of it since I managed to put it all together. My friend obviously came, and yeah, I will give you a nice little tour now. So here she is, the new island. I cannot tell you how happy I am that I did this. I am over the moon with this. It was worth the traumatic experience, the tears that I cried, because I absolutely love it. I love it, love it, love it. Well, the one thing I maybe don't love is the DC Fix Like vinyl thing that I added on top. I had a bit of a fiasco with it and I just wasn't happy with it. I think it's too matchy. It also doesn't match the worktops at all, but B&Q didn't have anything that did match. So I'm gonna keep looking. Although, however, get my words out, I might actually look into buying a piece of quartz to go on top, because I really, really love this island. Like, I'm so happy with it. I know I said it was kind of a temporary thing, but I just really love it. I love that it's movable. I love the size of it. You can see a little glimmer of what the bar stools look like. I'm so happy with it, if you couldn't tell. Like, literally buzzing, over the moon, kind of happy. So I'm trying to move around to get you lots of different angles, but the colour match is pretty bang on. Like, yeah, so good. I will, however, also have to take a moment to tell you that as much as I don't really love this, it was also an absolute nightmare to put on. It was awful. I don't recommend this on my worst enemy. It took me probably about 3 hours in total. It shouldn't have taken me that long. I kind of like tried to do it after, like, whilst the girls were here, and then I realised that actually I'd bitten off more than I could chew. So in the end, I was like, I'm just gonna wait for the girls to go. And yeah, I did get it done, which is why it's like a little bit darker in the day. But yeah, there you go, my new island. And I love her, and I can't wait to style her, and I'm just obsessed. I wish I'd done it sooner. A lot of you said that to me. You were like, you wished you'd done it sooner. Sorry, I was about to show you something, and then I realised it was raining outside, and all my washing was getting wet, so I ran out there. Anyway, this was what I wanted to show you. I moved the dog bed, and doesn't it look so much better? How lovely does that look over there now? There she is, the famous dog. And then, as I discussed with you in my previous video, what I decided to do was take down the dryer that was in here. Let's go for a bit more of like give it more of an effect, shall we? We're going to walk into the utility room, and I took down the dryer, the heated airer. I've stored that in my shed for now because I'm thinking, I might need it at some point. You never know. See how life goes. And for the time being, I have put my Hoover, my Robo Hoover, and my washing basket on this wall here. And then on this side, we have Phoebe's dog bed. And that's how it kind of looks. I can't get into the tumble dryer, but to be honest, it's rubbish, that tumble dryer. It's absolutely rubbish. And my lovely mum has offered to do all like my washing where it involves like things that take ages to dry, because she has a really good tumble dryer. So I'm going to utilize that. Thanks, Mum. I know you're watching. So yeah, this is kind of how this utility room looks now. And to be really honest with you, it feels so much bigger. That is the only way I can describe it. It actually just feels even bigger, like how I remembered when I walked around. And I think that's just by taking down the big old cumbersome unit that was sort of like over there. In time, I will make this look more beautiful. I'm just gonna make it look more beautiful. But yeah. So that's it. That is the end of what has been a very eventful 2 days to go with the rest of my very eventful week. I realised I haven't actually told you anything about the other things I did this week, because I recorded the podcast on Monday, and then I went to Meta on Thursday, and then yesterday I actually had a call with the BBC, which was really random. But yeah, that's what's been happening here. So I am, as I said, going to end this vlog here. I did obviously have lots of really big plans, but we'll have to save them for the next video. We'll do a kind of like kitchen island style ling video. I've got pendant lights, I've got the bar stools to add. I've got some ideas on how to fill these shelves as well and like utilize space. Might even turn into a kitchen organization video if you're really lucky. It probably will, won't it, knowing me? But yeah, that's it. So I hope you guys have really enjoyed watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed the process. As always, thank you so much for all of your lovely advice. Without you guys pushing me on and telling me to do this, I never would have got it done. So I am really incredibly grateful for all of your like lovely support and words, and I'm super happy with it. I really, really am. I'm so happy. Yeah, I love it. So as I said, thank you so much. And I will see you guys all on Thursday for our next vlog when we'll finish off this lovely space. But until then, I hope you have a very lovely rest of your weekend. I hope you're enjoying the sunshine. I'm assuming this rain is going to go, but I'm hoping you enjoyed the sunshine. And take care, and I'll see you all again very soon. Bye-bye.